Hello, I'm Elk Grove Police Chief Timothy Albright. When we have a critical incident within our community, we want to share as much information with the community as possible. The trust from our community is critical to our success, and that trust is built through transparency. A critical incident could be many things: an officer-involved shooting, an arrest that results in bodily injury, or as in this case, a use of force by an officer that raises questions. The incident we are about to show you occurred on June 5th, 2019. This incident was brought to the attention of the Elk Grove Police Department management in October 2019, following a claim for damages from an attorney. The incident started with a 911 call of at least two men stealing from a store within Elk Grove and assaulting security guards who tried to stop them. One of those men, 23-year-old Juan Mendoza, became involved in a physical altercation with store security guards and was then contacted by Elk Grove Police Department officers as he left the store. What followed was a use of force by an officer that has been determined to be against department policy and not in line with any training provided by our department. In the following video, we will show you in-car video, body-worn camera video, and other materials so you have a better idea of what happened that night.
The CHP is transferring a fight at Burlington. Go ahead. Okay. Hello?
Hi, I'm calling from Burlington on Elk Grove Boulevard. We have two gentlemen in here. They're attacking our loss prevention.
Okay. Is there weapons?
I don't know if they have weapons, but they're physically attacking them, and they're trying to take products from our
Okay,
store.
were they trying to steal something?
Yes, and now they are attacking our loss prevention. Like, he's still hitting our loss prevention. So we need someone over here now.
Okay.
Burlington Coat Factory.
One subject in a blue shirt took off. They won't let the security guard get away from them. Customer next.
Hey, stop. Stop. On the ground. 2 George 5-1, one at gunpoint. Put your hands out now. Hands out. Hey, get code 3. We had a couple with their shirts off.
Get over here now! Now!
Drop! Get out of your pockets now! Hey, we're facing east. We're facing east. On the ground! On the ground now! On the ground! Don't move. Cross your ankles. Hands out! Hands out like an airplane! Hey, watch him. Hands out like an airplane! 2 George 5-1. We have two. One's not compliant. One's not compliant. Hey, Mo, get him. Keep your hands out. Keep your hands out. Give me the other hand. Other hand.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh.
2 George 5-1. I saw a vehicle, a small SUV going westbound through the parking lot. Might have been the third subject. Looked like a Zuzu going towards East Stockton, past Hobby Lobby. Stop. Stop. On the ground. 2 George 5-1, one at gunpoint. Put your hand down now.
Hey Dan, we need to step it up.
Hey, Jordan, no, I thought we have one at gunpoint. Happy years for you.
Hey, get code 3. We had a couple with their shirts on.
I copy. I'm going to copy your code.
Hey, we're facing east. We're facing east.
Yep, I got him. Hands out, man. Hey, this ain't gonna be a good day for you. Hands out right now, son. Hands out right now. Get your hands out. Keep your hands out. Keep your hands out.
Give me the other hand. Other hand. Let's go. Let's go. Oh.
What's your name, man?
Juan Mendoza.
How old are you?
Why am I being arrested for?
How old are you?
22. I plan to be 23.
What's your first name?
Juan.
Juan?
Yeah.
What's your last name?
Mendoza.
Mendoza?
Yeah.
Your date of birth? 96?
Yeah.
You on probation? Parole?
Probation.
Probation? For what?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think it's for having guns.
Having guns?
Yeah.
All right. Hang tight. Because of me.
You okay?
Yeah. I was just trying to get on the air like 4 times and I couldn't get on the air. So I was like, when I was calling for you, I was like, am I on the air this time?
Oh,
okay. So I came in this way. I didn't know they were facing. I stopped and I went around, and the kid in my car, he was coming out and he's not listening. He wasn't putting his hands up, wasn't doing nothing, wasn't getting on the ground. So Coleman has another guy prone out on the sidewalk. This guy finally gets prone, but his hands are right here. So Coleman's like, spread out your hands. I'm like, put your hands out like you're flying. Put your hands out. And I'm like, Coleman's like, hey, just watch him, and I'm gonna go cuff the guy on the sidewalk. So I go and pivot onto this cat. I'm like, man, his hands are right here. I'm like, hey, show me your hands, show me your hands. It's gonna be a bad day for you. He was just kind of like smiling, doing that smirk. So I, wham, and I fucking kick his head, and I tell him to put his hands out, and then start kicking his hands away from his side. Finally, he got his hands out, and then Coleman just came over and cuffed him.
Okay. So that's why you got the rest of it?
I don't know if I got him in the mouth or if I got him in the head. But
This is his stuff?
I don't know who this is.
Everybody
Are
else
you on
is okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You guys okay?
Yeah. My guy's on probation.
This guy went on the Dude, what was his deal, man?
George 3212. I don't know, man. He wouldn't get him out. I told him. I said, "This is gonna be a bad fucking day for you if you don't put your hands out."
What did you just say? I didn't hear him.
Who? I'm not on primary.
He's,
Holstead. George 3212.
is this theirs?
George 32. It's last of Mendoza, Mary Edward Nora, David Ocean, Zebra Adam, first of Juan,
Yeah.
Juan. It says on probation.
And then right after was when the first guy came out.
Where you going? His hands are fucking in here. He wouldn't fucking put them out.
You're singing a song and dance to the wrong person. I think these are the same dudes that are driving through the city and throwing water bottles at people's cars.
Hey, this cat ain't all there, man. He's hot. Oh.
This one's on probation too.
Do me a
Oh, he
favor. What are
He
these?
wasn't.
Do you recognize these pills in this guy's pocket?
Yeah.
Hey, I get code 3. We had a couple districts off. Hey, we're facing east.
On the west side. Copy, all incoming, come in, facing on the west side, they're facing east now.
George 5-1, we have 2. One's not compliant, one's not compliant.
Copy, non-compliant.
When my office became aware of the incident, an internal investigation was immediately launched. The officer involved was placed on leave, and his law enforcement authority was suspended. Following an extensive administrative investigation, I can tell you that both the supervisor and the officer are no longer employed with the Elk Grove Police Department. Whenever we have a use of force incident, department policy calls for an internal review beginning with a supervisor of the officer involved in the force and culminating with a final review by me, the Chief of Police. In this particular incident, the supervisor involved failed to identify the use of force, failed to report the use of force, and failed to complete an investigation in accordance with policy. This failure not only did not allow for a thorough review of the force, but exposed the city to unnecessary liability. It is a fact of this job that the use of force is, at times, necessary to protect the lives of the public and our officers. We do not take the use of force lightly, and when questions arise, we must investigate and take the appropriate action when appropriate. We want to be transparent and build on the trust we have established with you, our community. The actions that night were not congruent with our organization's mission, vision, and values. The actions by those involved do not represent the 260 committed women and men of this organization who are dedicated to serving with empathy, integrity, and professionalism. On behalf of our organization, we stand committed to provide the citizens of Elk Grove a law enforcement agency that will be unrivaled in their professionalism, unmatched in their service, yet remain introspective on ways to improve our relationship with the community. Thank you.